Hello, welcome. We are returning to videos with fit checks after an insane, oh my god, my life. When I can do a story time on what's happening in my life eventually, insane. One for the literal like Maren history books. Anyway, in this video, we're going to talk about what the best thing for your zodiac sign is this February. What is coming to you, what is abundant, what you will be manifesting. This is always based on rising sign. If you need a full video explaining that, I will link them down below on why all horoscopes need to be read from rising sign. Pretty much the only thing that is going to be accurate for life events specifically and not just details about energy in your life. So we're going to get into, firstly, just each rising sign running through what it is that's coming to you this February. There's going to be something really positive beginning of the month and end of the month for each sign. So we're going to go through that. End of the month, I'm going to explain why. I know a lot of people just want the details of like this is coming, so if you want to stay around and hear the why, that will be explained at the end of the video. Juju is asleep over there. He should not be barking during this video, so let's fingers crossed because it's been a challenge over the past few weeks. So to start out, I'm going to actually go with Pisces risings and go backwards because that'll be, should I do that? Why did I just say to do that? We're going to start Pisces rising and go backwards because this February is starting off with a ton of attention and abundance on you. You are getting a lot of things that you've wanted. You're getting a ton of attention. Honestly, you're being very you're coming across very beautiful and attractive to people. So if you have a Pisces rising, you're starting out the month with an incredible amount of beauty, attractiveness, and like launching into 2023, getting what you want and what you desire. Make sure that you're not, I'd say, letting it all go to your head immediately because starting in March, things are going to get a little bit more serious and a little bit more conservative in your life. Then end of the month, looks like you're getting a huge financial reward. Money is coming your way. You could also be starting a new job that is a major income stream, and it could be something that requires a little bit of like jumping into, a little bit of vulnerability, and scares you a little bit. Then if you are in Aquarius rising, you are starting off the month with abundance and money coming your way. Great time to begin a new income stream. Money is coming your way to start out the month as an Aquarius rising, and by the end of the month, you're having a lot of success with writing or creativity that you are having to put into your content or daily routine. So if your job requires creativity in writing or creativity in some kind of like content type way, you are having a lot of progress and a lot of abundance with that. If you are a Capricorn rising, you are starting out the month with abundance in content, in writing, or in producing something that you're doing on a daily basis. Your routine is getting a boost of creativity. So if, like me, you're a Capricorn rising that has to be creative by default every single day with your output, it is an amazing month for you to begin that, especially if you were writing things like songs or like content. By the end of the month, you're having an improvement in your living situation or your home. Looks like you could be having an incredible growth of an opportunity to move somewhere or have your family relationship improve, and that's really good news for me because like I said, there's crazy things happening in my life, so when I can talk about that, looks like February could be a great month for that kind of update. For Sagittarius risings, you're starting out the month with a beautiful dynamic with your family or home life. If you're decorating, renovating, or having anything majorly change with your home or family, that is going very, very well to start out the month. Looks like a beautiful aesthetic or just relationship time with your home or family. Then in the end of the month, things are going really well for you romantically or with your creative projects. So if you are single, looks like you could be entering and meeting someone in a very wild dynamic way by the end of February. And if you're currently in a relationship, things get really romantic by the end of the month. If in your chart, like mine, it doesn't really indicate that that happens, it could be that you're having a creative blast and a lot of creativity coming your way by the end of the month. Then if you're wondering about that, I just have a chart where it's always creativity for the fifth house and never, literally it's never been dating wise. So for example, when there's multiple significations for a house, it is the nuances of our chart that let us know, okay, it's one signification over the other. For me, with second house or any other house, it's usually always just direct income. It's not gifts necessarily. So that's another nuance. I'll get into that later. If you are a Scorpio rising, things are starting out beautiful for you around dating, romance, or creativity. Things are really dreamy, very abundant, and very easy around romantic things or creative things in your life. And at the end of the month, there's an improvement in your physical health or in your coworkers. So either you're getting really good news and you're getting on top of your health and the way you're managing yourself is improving, or things are going really well with the people that you're around day to day that you're working with or managing for your job. Then if you are a Libra rising, things are starting out great for you around your physical health or coworkers. So either you are getting on top of health issues and they're improving, or you're just having like a Pilates girl kind of moment where you're super into health and wellness, or it could be that in the workplace you're getting along really well with your people that you're managing or working around. The end of the month is lovely for Libra risings because you have an amazing alignment around relationships, especially long term. If you're seeing someone, that relationship could prove much more serious, something like a proposal or just moving in together, etc. Or if you were already in a relationship, it could be that is just like strengthening. Like if you're married, it's just going really well. If you're not in a relationship, I would say that this looks like a non-romantic relationship is improving a ton, like a best friend, a parent, etc. If you are a Virgo rising, this will be starting out with your 7th house of relationships going amazingly. You're having really positive, dreamy alignments for that relationship that you're either in or a close friend. So either a relationship that you're in is improving, it's being very dreamy, you are progressing in seriousness and it's beautiful, or someone like a close friend, a mentor, a parent, it's going really well with that. The end of the month for Virgo risings looks like you get a large sum of money or an investment is going really well. So beautiful investment wise by the end of the month for long-term finances. Then if you are a Leo rising, we are starting out with a lot of amazing events for you with long-term finances. Things like investments could be increasing, you could be getting an inheritance, or you could be paying off loans or debts or like tax related things. You're getting something really abundant, but it's complicated financially. Then by the end of the month, you're having an amazing travel or education opportunity. You're either going abroad, things are really dreamy, you're manifesting a dream trip, or you're enrolling in something educational and it's really good news. If you are a Cancer rising, we're starting out with amazing news around travel or education for you. So either you're going on an amazing trip, it is beautiful, it is dreamy, or you could be learning something new in a really serious way, like at college, university, or just another very serious schooling, and it's going really, really well for you. And the end of the month looks like you have some amazing events around your career or your professional life. You're attracting either a major job opportunity, a promotion, a gig, something is very, very improving. Something is improving for you career-wise end of the month. If you are a Gemini rising, this is starting out with major improvements and dreamy situations that you're manifesting in your career. You're either getting along really well with people at your job, or you're literally getting into your dream job and dream role for the beginning of this month. And the end of the month, you're having a lot of really amazing opportunities with the people you're meeting, networking, and being connected to the right person at the right time. So like socially, you're in really good hands the end of the month. Then for Taurus risings, things start out very energetic and social. You're meeting a lot of people, you're getting along really well with your friends, and it is beautiful, the kinds of more acquaintanceship, social relationships that you're forming. This is not romantic or very serious, but it's a lot of your network improving in a really abundant way. And the end of the month is much quieter, but you're having a beautiful realization mentally or spiritually around your practices for your mental health or spirituality, really big breakthrough. And finally, for Aries rising, you're starting the month out with a really beautiful internal spiritual time. Big focus on your internal journey, improving your mental health and staying inward, but willingly, it's really beautiful. And the end of the month has a ton of abundance and spotlight on you. You are getting a lot of things coming your way in a super, super exciting thing. You're getting recognition, you're getting eyes on you, you are having like the applause for you end of the month in a very, very exciting way. And the way that I calculated this and got this was that Venus and Neptune will be together in Pisces for the first 3 weeks of the month, basically. It ends on the 20th, but the first 3 weeks of February, Venus and Neptune will be together in Pisces. This is extremely dreamy, like otherworldly, spiritually harmonious energy. And for each rising sign, that is a particular house. Then February 20th onward, Venus and Jupiter will be together in Aries. Venus is moving into Aries, it joins Jupiter. This is very like overall abundant, more worldly manifestations of things like success or improvements financially. So Venus and Neptune first half is very dreamy and heart opening, and Venus and Jupiter second half in Aries is very abundant and growth oriented. So I just looked at the houses of Pisces and Aries for each rising sign. And if you want the full explanation for this February for you, I have full videos for each rising sign for this February, which will be very exciting. I'm going to do a full video tomorrow probably on the best and worst things coming to your rising sign in 2023 and what's the most exciting and what to expect for that. I'm going to make sure to get this video up. I need to run off to a photo shoot now. But in the meantime, the photo shoot, we're actually going to be wearing some like weird shit. I've not worn like this outfit. I've not worn this top since I was touring like Poland. If you don't know, I have a bunch of vlogs where I toured Poland in May and I visited like the concentration camps that my grandmother was in. It was like a very eye-opening trip. I did not wear these when I went on those tours or anything, but I wore this, I remember, when I was in my grandmother's hometown. She's dead now, but I visited like her hometown in Poland, and I have not worn this since. I specifically remember. In my platform boots that are very easy to walk in, so I'm literally going to be walking around LA with this. And this Virgo choker, which, hint, 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 might be available in your sign pretty soon. So I'm gonna head out. I will see you in the next one, and let me know if you have any video suggestions down below that you would like to see in the weeks and days ahead.